Hi, I'm John from Amazon Web Services, and welcome to this episode of This Is My Architecture. Today I'm joined by Jens from Art of Click. Thanks for joining us.
Thanks for having me.
Fantastic. So let's get started and tell us a little bit about Art of Click.
Sure. Art of Click is a mobile performance DSP based here in Singapore. We were founded in 2011 and acquired in 2016 by Surpass, the largest consumer technology company in the Philippines.
Fantastic. And what exactly is a DSP?
A DSP is a demand-side platform. Advertisers in the digital advertisement use DSPs to buy inventory, impressions, programmatically.
So as an ad tech company, it sounds like you have a lot of data to deal with at very high velocity. So why don't you walk us through the AWS solution that you've created to serve that business need?
So what we're doing is on a daily basis, we are processing roughly 1 billion events throughout different pipelines. For a specific pipeline, we have now migrated our processing to a solution based on Kinesis Firehose and analytics.
So I see on the left there, you've got the mobile device, which is the end user device. Yes. Why don't you walk us through the pipeline?
Yes, so here's the user's device where the advertisements are displayed. The user will see a banner, a video, whatever. What we are doing is we are tracking all kinds of events of the user's interaction in our tracking system. This might be the pure impression or the click, if the user hopefully clicks on the banner or the video. We are tracking this through our tracking servers, which are located in 3 different data centers on AWS. From there, we ship specific events to Kinesis Firehose. Specific events means impression, clicks, conversions, other events that come after the click. Kinesis Firehose will utilize and invoke a Lambda to do a preliminary filtering and cleansing for this data. Lambda will also store our clicks in DynamoDB, where we keep it for 30 days, so that we can, at any time, when the user interacts further with the product of the advertiser, we can always look up the click and assign the event to the click that has happened before. Okay. From there, Kinesis Analytics will perform an aggregation over time slices for our data. We'll then use Lambda to store the produced result of this data in Aurora, which is then replicated to several replicas for our reporting system, for our dashboards, for our clients, for us, for everybody. Fantastic. So from the production of a click or an event in general to being available in the reports takes a few seconds.
Wow. So it sounds like you've built a high-performing system here. What was kind of the rationale for using components like Kinesis Firehose and analytics?
Yes. So our previously existing pipeline consisted of EC2 instances, which were running software components like Kafka, Storm, Aerospike. One main concern was always maintenance of these servers, operational efforts, and as well the costs, because we needed to over-provision the server capacities to accommodate for spikes in our events. So what we were looking for was an elastic solution that would allow us to run everything serverless, still being able to scale, and therefore reducing the maintenance efforts on our end.
Awesome. And how's Kinesis been performing for you so far?
So far, so good. We are more than happy with it. It takes everything we are throwing at it. So from the performance throughput perspective, I can say this is a perfect replacement for our existing pipeline. When we're looking at the costs, I think this pipeline will help us to shave 50% of the costs.
Wow, quite substantial then.
Absolutely, yes.
So just to wrap up, what's next in the technology stack for Art of Click?
Well, we are currently looking to replace more and more components with serverless, specifically here Lambda. We mentioned that before in this scenario. But we have several ideas of how we can utilize Lambda in all kinds of areas of our overall architecture and systems.
Great to hear it. Thanks so much for joining us today. And thank you for tuning in to This Is My Architecture.